So, what is this? Oh, Signosis. I know who they are. That's a developer.
The people who made Ecstatica.
I also made Yoshi's Cookie, I think. Or, wait, no. No, that was something else. Sorry. I know I've seen them before, though.
Also Spidersoft. Maybe to remind us to play Spider the video game, which is not developed by Psygnosis.
Or Spider Solitaire.
Psygnosis making a solitaire game would be amazing.
Oh, it's this game.
Oh god, we're back. Avalanche time.
If there isn't one, I'm gonna be disappointed. That would be really sad.
This is like the unoptimal part where there's no avalanches.
Well, it already looks pretty color lossy.
It's like the SNES version of Mortal Kombat, but instead of no blood, there's no avalanches.
I wonder how different this game would actually be from... What was the version of the game Kamikaze played?
We did the Genesis one. Because there was an NES one and a Genesis one that I knew about anyways. Because Cliffhanger was apparently just absolutely perfect for games.
I'm trying to remember what else Psygnosis did.
I'm gonna look it up and see if they made any game that I remember, because I swear
I think they might have done Alundra. Well, published Alundra in the US, I mean. And that was like the PlayStation answer to Zelda, and it was a damn good one at that.
Let me just look up the controls. Yep, I only have this one parting card tag.
Oh god, I remember now. Their big series, Wipeout.
Yep.
Or
Wipeout
Lemmings.
was a lot. Lemmings too. Wipeout was a lot of fun.
Oh fuck, I know these. They fucking made Shadow of the Beast.
Yep.
Oh! Oh. That
Okay, they
stupid
made,
game
like-
where you go into your own house and get shot by your staircase.
Oh, they... On top of making good games, they also make ridiculous dumb shit.
Yep. Every company seems to have their, well, stinker. But then
Not true.
Dude, they made the Toy Story Super Nintendo and Genesis games. Those are pretty good.
Well, Treasure kind of went by without screwing up. You know, this is kind of a far cry from the Genesis Cliffhanger right now.
Even the visuals look worse. What is this art direction? It's more like the NES one.
Then Psygnosis also did that that Dungeons video game based on Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula movie.
I kind
The one
of
where you
hope...
kick the bats, right?
I would be amazed if they did.
I'm pretty sure that's the one they did. They made Discworld too. Well, the video game Discworld, not the books, but you know, the video game.
I was gonna say...
Not something I...
Discworld was so amusing. Too bad I couldn't get past, like, the second hour.
It was a pretty good game.
You guys do not believe how tricky it is to jump.
Oh, I could see how shitty the platforming is, even without even touching the controller. Why is there a fire there right where you're about to jump? That's kind of mean.
Who wouldn't just light a fire on a fucking cliff? I mean, I would.
Although at least the
Well-
fire actually heals you in this game, like reminds me actually a bit of Cryostasis where your health is at like a thermal one.
Is this Dark Souls? What the hell?
So now I'm conflicted. I was gonna make something else when I played Dark Souls 3, but now I want to make Sylvester Stallone.
Your plans
fuck.
to do Gan- Your plans to do Ganondorf have been changed.
No, it was I was gonna make that one guy that pulled out like a katana and those guys in the subway. I don't know if you that news report, but there was that guy. You remember that, right?
Yeah, I do. That's why I
I
laughed.
was gonna make him and do a katana build, but now now I'm conflicted now.
Oh, I did a practice LP build where I did that fanfic character that got kicked in the ass by a 12-year-old boy who had a cult katana build for the first one.
That sounds pretty funny. This has
Because he
nothing
was.
to do with Cliffhanger, but I'm sure, like, if this game is...
I don't think this game has
doesn't much-
anything to do with Cliffhanger.
Well, yeah, I mean, you remember when Sylvester Stallone ran through a Technicolor colorful world?
I
And
remember when
jumped...
Sylvester Stallone fell asleep in a fire and he became revitalized?
Yeah.
Or how about, well, I haven't seen the movie itself, but Sylvester Stallone wasn't walking around punching wolves and eagles in the movie either, didn't he?
No, he was punching thugs.
Which
is
I guess
why
if thug is like some sort of foreign country slang for birds and wolves, I could understand this port.
Maybe I was just watching the movie wrong. Those people with guns were wolves the entire time.
Birdemic 3 looks really good. I'm glad the video game... Oh, well...
Well, let's just try this again. Because that wasn't...
What a great game over screen. He's got a scar on his, like, eyebrow. It's over. Gotta go home.
I got a boo-boo. I have to end this game. I got a boo-boo. I can't play over your house anymore, Michelle.
He seems like the kind of guy that would get his ass kicked by a 12-year-old.
I remember when Sylvester Stallone got beaten up by an 11-year-old girl.
Is there like a one button or something? Because, well, you seem to have a more horizontal momentum while jumping forward, or...
Maybe if you double tap a direction, he runs.
You know how PC gamers are kind of bragging over how much better their stuff is over the console versions? What if I showed them Cliffhanger? Would they still ignore me because I'm showing them Cliffhanger?
Yeah, because this is old. Granted, it'd be funny if PC games were still like this. I'd ask why they're still like this, but...
This is my new indie game. It's called Cliffhanger Redux.
Cliffhanger DX. I worked pretty hard on it. How is it independent? Oh, I just stole Sylvester Stallone's money to pay for it.
That actually seems possible.
Yeah, I know.
It was really easy to steal the money. I just had to hit him in the eyebrow and he just left home crying.
Now, how the hell did I make that jump even before?
Pixel perfect.
This is like the Mario Lost Levels Luigi run, but without the traction, just with nothing.
Not even the jump height. It's like if you broke Sylvester Stallone's ankles and laughed at him. That's what this game is. Oh, and then smacked his eyebrow. He doesn't like that very much.
This should have been a Jackie Chan game where you were Jackie Chan after the filming of Thunderbolt.
It'd be accurate.
Like you limp really slowly and can't jump. And you're still expected to do platforming and Jackie Chan
Wow,
does
you got
it
it
anyway.
though. We're good.
You know, I really like how the mountains blend in with the background to make it just look like vomit.
I like how it looks like a fucking TurboGrafx 16 bonk game more than it does a fucking Cliffhanger game.
You know, I'm pretty sure there's not even going to be any avalanches in this game either.
If you got boots, what does that let you do? Play a good video game?
Maybe he has a feet meter like in Die Hard, tying all the video game adaptations together.
Well, hold on, I have to rebind the control to see if the actual arrow keys. Or maybe I'll just try each key to see if...
You know, if I played this game for the first time and tried to dodge the fire while jumping, I'd be pretty pissed off if I learned it healed me this whole time.
You know, the fire is probably an easier thing to dodge than trying to do the first jump of this game, which is really weird.
Now, I'm not sure, or maybe I should. Hang on a second.
It's like, I guess maybe if you find a run button, it'll be like when Kame discovered that you could climb fast, except it was after we beat the game.
By the way, there are no
So,
checkpoints whatsoever, so.
oh, I didn't expect that. Shitty games usually don't have those. That's why they're bad.
How do you get worse than the Genesis version?
You tried really hard.
They
Or rather,
really
you
had
don't
the
try
trick.
hard enough.
I don't know what they did with this.
Nothing.
I'm not sure, should I? Maybe there's some way to, like. How do you call this thing when you. Like, monkey walk or something like.
I call it shimmying.
Well, I
I
guess.
call it, why are you playing Cliffhanger, but I feel like the answer wouldn't satisfy me. So, I'm just gonna...
You know, if you need to shimmy, there are many other games you can try, like Prince of
You
Persia,
can duck walk in Zelda CDI. Go play that one instead.
Tomb Raider. Maybe even Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness is better than this.
So.
Press fire to continue? Or is that what they said to the guys that coded this game?
You're fired.
With the same like facial expression too, that just look of disappointment.
And the bruised eyebrow from playing this game with a friend and having the friend smack them with the controller.
No, what you did was you bladed yourself for playing this game. You felt like you were in a professional wrestling match, so you even brought the razor blade.
By
The
way,
problem is, your opponent is Hulk Hogan at the top of his booking game.
And by the way, how long is Angel of Darkness again?
Too long for a stream.
Ah, super. Cause
Every Tomb Raider game is kind of long. Like, they don't have a lot of levels, but the levels themselves are really long.
And they have no checkpoints. Well, actually, no, that's probably not true.
Actually, you can quick save in the PC versions.
Oh, good.
The
So it's like a...
The PlayStation versions, though, you have to, like, use the save points. Because fuck
I hope
you.
it's not like Crash, where you have to smash all the boxes to save.
I think all the Tomb Raider games, except maybe 3, are a lot easier than Crash 1.
As somebody who's 100% cleared that game, I would sure hope so.
Like,
Oh.
Tomb Raider 3, though, that game is just really dickish.
Have you 100% in Crash 1?
No!
You've never done that?
Hell no!
Am I just gonna be the guy that's known for, like, doing stuff like that? You know, first beating
And you're
Lost-
not going to make me by bragging about your own accolades.
Come on, I think it'd be fun to see you try.
I am not even
See
good
how
at Crash.
far you get on Road to Nowhere before you feel like throwing the controller in an abyss.
The only
Actually,
Crash
no,
game...
Road to Nowhere isn't so bad when you first play it because you can't get the gem until later in the game. Then you have to make the blind jump at the very end of the stage and hope you don't fall.
I had a hard time 100%ing Warped. I don't think I would do good at 1.
3 gave you trouble? Really, that one?
That's how bad I am at Crash.
That one's the easiest one. Okay,
The easiest-
except for the driving levels, those suck.
Yeah, 100%ing with the driving levels, I didn't like that.
But I would rather try and do those than, like... Because you can get the crystal and then the gem separately in those ones, so it's not a big deal, really.
And that's why I'll never play Crash, and I'll also never play Cliffhanger.
yeah.
I don't think...
Yeah, 100%ing this game and getting all the Aku Aku masks and Wumpa Fruit just isn't worth it.
So
I'm just looking at the game over screen now, but with the Waku Waku mask over Stallone's face.
Aku Aku? What do you mean Waku Waku? It's not a fighting game.
Waku Waku 7,
I
featuring
don't know
Crash
why that
Bandicoot.
game was even called 7. Where are the other 6 games? There was
It's-
Galaxy Fight, but that's like 1. Did that
need
count for
7
6
Waku
games? 'Cause
Waku
that's
beats.
6... Well,
You
like,
need to
if... What?
maybe Waku Waku skipped all 5 installments like Glacier Short Larry.
It's a part of the story. You need the 7 Waku Waku beads to get your wish. It's a parody of Dragon Ball Z.
No, I just... Then why wouldn't they call it the 7 Waku Waku? Like, no.
Because it's
I'm
not
just-
Japanese titling.
They value the Galaxy Fight game
No,
so
I
much.
did not.
I think it's
That's
worth
just
6
a
video
demo
games.
warning.
Speaking of Waku Waku 7's bad enough to be a Game Center material.
No, it's not. You're
Wow,
just mad
that-
that I brought you
that-
in it with great techniques.
That-
All you did was bounce back and forth on the wall, you ass.
Man, that
No, I
demo.
played the maid girl who's apparently bottom tier. I didn't know that.
Oh,
until-
I was doing well against the bottom tier girl with my no shaded legs girl.
Then I picked her and fucked you up.
I've had more trouble with Rye.
Mine's really good, trust me.
You just bounce on the walls and then tell me to hold your testicles.
I camp, yes. Anyways, what I saw another level there. Was he fighting elves? I only looked at this like the side. Looked like he was fighting midgets.
Oh, I know. He was fighting that elf from Defenders of the Realm or whatever.
What?
I forgot what that game was.
was.
Speaking of midgets,
It was on GameCenter BS. It had... Oh, I forgot what that game was called. Fuck. The Realm Fighters? Is that...
Thailand fighters. Besides you mentioning these midgets have reminded me that, of course, Amiga did have that Total Recall game.
Is it even worse than the NES version?
I think we streamed that one already, didn't we?